Hi folks, it's Mike Murphy, and today's tutorial is about hosting your VPS in the self-hosted version of n8n. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can set the version number of n8n to any version you want. And I'm going to show you two different methods on how you can change the version number of n8n. First, I'll show you how to do it in your VPS dashboard, and then I'll show you how to do it in the VPS terminal. So why would it be helpful for you to know how to change the version number of n8n? Why would you ever do that? Maybe you update n8n to the latest version on your hosting or VPS, and then when you try to connect to n8n, you get an error message in the browser and you're unable to connect. Knowing how to change the version number is great for troubleshooting. Is it actually the latest version of n8n that's causing my connection issue? If I roll back to a previous version, am I still having trouble connecting? Or maybe you're a tutorial maker like myself. I was about to record a tutorial on how to update n8n on your hosting or VPS, but I realized I had just updated my version of n8n, so I was already on the most recent version. It wasn't going to make for a good tutorial if I couldn't demonstrate how to actually update. My options were to wait a day or so until a new release of n8n came out, or I could restore my entire VPS, but there is a much easier way, and I'm going to show you that right now. And if you're wondering how I got this little pop-up that shows you the n8n version number along with some other information about n8n, I got to that going to the bottom left corner, clicking on Help, and choosing About n8n. You can also see the version number though if you just go to Settings, go to Usage and Plan. In the left sidebar, you'll see the version number over there. And if you click on the version number itself, it'll also take you to that same pop-up. I also want to point this out, source code. When I click on this, it's going to take you to the n8n GitHub. And if you look in the right sidebar, under Releases, this is showing you the latest version. So 2.0.3, 2.0.3, that is what I'm on. But if I click on Releases here, you basically can roll back to any release. So you just want to make sure that you have a valid release number. So let's say that I don't want 2.0.3 and I want to roll back to the last version. So I'll scroll down. The last version is 1.123.7. So I'm just going to copy this. The first method to be able to change the version number of n8n. When you're signed into your hosting or dashboard, if you're on the overview page where you see n8n at the top, just click on Docker Manager, or in the sidebar, you can go to Docker Manager and choose Projects. Hostinger sets up your n8n Docker environment in this root directory. So if I expand that, there you should find your n8n container along with the traffic container. To edit the docker-compose.yml file for n8n, I'm going to come over here to the right and click on Manage. Then I'm going to click on YAML Editor. The docker-compose YAML file is like the blueprint for how the Docker containers run. So you'll find traffic at the top, but if we scroll down a little bit, we'll see the n8n. So when you update n8n on your hosting or VPS, and the first command that you run when you're updating n8n, docker-compose pull, well, look what the description says. You're pulling in the latest version of the n8n image. Image is basically the application, and you can see here the very first line, this is the n8n image. If there is no version number listed on this image line, whenever you run the docker-compose pull, it is going to automatically pull in the latest or the most recent version or image of n8n. But if you don't want to pull in the latest version of the n8n image, and you want to specify which version gets pulled in when you run this command, well, all you have to do on the image line in the docker-compose YAML file, go to the very end, put a colon, and then just enter in the version number. So I'm going to enter in 1.123.7. Whenever you make changes to a Docker container, so if you were using Kodi and asking for help on how to do something, Kodi is going to tell you after you make the changes, you need to stop the container and then you need to spin up a new container, which is exactly what you do when you update n8n. First, you pull in the latest version or whatever version you specify. Then you stop the container, you remove the old container, and then you spin up a new container. So docker-compose down and docker-compose up are what you typically do whenever you make changes to a Docker container and you want the changes to take effect. Well, when you're editing the docker-compose YAML file in the VPS dashboard, like we're doing right now, when you're done making the changes, all we have to do now is scroll to the top and click on the deploy button. And remember, deploy is going to run the two commands, docker-compose down and then docker-compose up. We have added the version number we want, so all that's left now is to click on the deploy button, and you want to wait a few seconds for the Docker environment to spin back up. After a few seconds, you just want to confirm that the status is running, so all looks good. We can now go check n8n. So I'll go to n8n, let's reload the page. And now if I look in the sidebar, click, we are on version 1.123.7. How cool is that? Let's go back to the docker-compose YAML file, and then I'll show you how to do the exact same thing using the terminal or SSH. So I'm in the Docker Manager. I'm going to click on Manage, YAML Editor. I'll scroll down to the n8n section. If you leave the version number set, just like we have it here in this docker-compose YAML file for the n8n image, that is essentially pinning the version. You're basically saying, I don't care how many times I run this docker-compose pull, I do not want you to pull in any other image than version 1.123.7. But when your loyalty to this version number runs its course and you want to go back to always updating to the latest version of n8n, all you have to do is simply remove the version number from the image line back to the way it was when you started, go to the top and click deploy, confirm that the Docker containers are running, go to n8n. If I do a refresh now, you'll see I'm back to the latest version. Now let's do the same thing using the terminal, and this is the exact same thing if you're using an SSH client such as Termius. To launch terminal when you're in your VPS dashboard, look in the top right corner and click on terminal. By default, when you launch terminal, you will be in the root directory. And if you want to check and confirm what directory you're in, you can type out the terminal command pwd. That stands for print working directory, tap return, and I can confirm here that I am in the root directory. This is important because you need to be in the same directory where your n8n Docker container and the docker-compose YAML file is. So if you moved your n8n into another directory, which I did on my other VPS, well then you need to cd or change directory into that n8n directory. I set this VPS using the self-hosted n8n template. The Docker containers for n8n are in the root directory, so there's nothing I need to do when I launch terminal. But just to confirm that the docker-compose YAML file is in this root directory that I'm currently in, I can just type out ls for list, tap return, and there you should see the docker-compose.yml listed. To edit the docker-compose YAML file in terminal, just like we did in the dashboard, we're going to do so using the Nano editor, which is built into the terminal. So I'll type in nano, N-A-N-O, space, and then you're just going to type out this docker-compose.yml. You can just copy it to save yourself a little time, paste it in, and I'll tap return. That is going to open up the Nano editor. Now you're seeing the exact same docker-compose YAML file. We're just doing it in the terminal. Let's grab another n8n version number from GitHub. How about 1.123.6? Copy it. Come back to the terminal. Now, in order to navigate around the Nano editor, you're going to use the arrow keys on your keyboard. So I'm tapping it down. You can see the little cursor right there. So I'm going down. I want to go down to the n8n services, to the image line. I'm going to go to the end. So I have the right arrow. Get to the very end. I'm going to put a colon. And then I'm going to enter in the version number that I want to pull in. To save in Nano, it's called write out. So if you look on the bottom and you don't see save, that is because it is called write out. So what you do is you press Control-O on a Mac. So I have the Control key, and I'm going to tap the letter O. And now you need to tap the Return or the Enter key to commit that change. And now you need to exit out of Nano Editor, and you can see the exit command is Control-X. So Control-X will return me back to the terminal. Now we don't have a deploy button in the terminal, so now we need to run that docker-compose down and then the docker-compose up to spin up a new Docker container with the version number that we just specified in the docker-compose YAML file. Okay, so we're going to run docker-compose down, tap return. And now we're going to run docker-compose up, -d, or detached. I'll tap return. It is now spinning up a new Docker container, and it is looking at the blueprint or the docker-compose YAML file for instructions. The new container has been created. It is now started or up and running. So let's go to n8n. I'll close, do a refresh. Click the version number. How do you like that? We are now on version 1.123.6, just like we said in the docker-compose YAML file. Let's go back to the VPS terminal. And I just want to show you or confirm that when you edit the docker-compose YAML file in the VPS dashboard, so when you're in the Docker Manager and you click Manage and click YAML Editor, what you are seeing here is the exact same docker-compose YAML file that we just edited using the Nano editor in the terminal. The terminal is just one method. So if you're comfortable, if you like working in the terminal, well, then you do it there. But doing it in the dashboard, you're doing the exact same thing. So if I scroll down to n8n, we will see the version number that we just added in the terminal. And if we want to go back to pulling in the latest version, well, I can just remove it here in the dashboard and then click deploy. Or if you just want to try it out one more time in the terminal to get some practice, let's do it here. So remember, we're in the root directory, and I can confirm that the docker-compose YAML file is here by just typing in ls. And if you want to clear out the space here just to make some more room in the terminal, type out the command clear, C-L-E-A-R, and that'll give you some space. So now we're going to type in nano to bring up the Nano editor, so N-A-N-O space, and you're going to enter in the name of the docker-compose YAML file. So docker-compose.yml, tap return, the Nano editor opens up the docker-compose YAML file. We're going to scroll down to the n8n section by using the arrow keys on our keyboard. So I'm pressing the down arrow until I get to n8n. We're looking for the image line, right arrow to get to the end. I'm going to remove the version number. I'm going to remove the colon. Now I'm going to write this out or save the changes by pressing Control-O on the Mac. I'll tap the return or the enter key to commit that change. And I'm going to exit out of Nano by pressing the Control key again and tapping the X. Now we need to stop. So we're going to go Docker, space, Compose, no dash between those for the newer versions of Docker Compose, space, down. That stopped the Docker container. It deleted or removed the Docker container with that 1.123.6 version. And now we want to spin up a new Docker container. It's going to look in the Docker Compose file and say, okay, there's no version number listed here. So I'm just going to pull in the most recent or the latest version of n8n. So Docker, space, compose, space, up, space, -d. It created a new container and it started the container, so it is now running. We can confirm it's running by hopping back into the VPS dashboard, going to Docker Manager, Projects, and I can see the status is running. And now when we check n8n, we are confident now that we are going to be on the latest version 2.0.3. Fingers crossed, but I think it's going to work. Press refresh. Bingo. Now you know if you ever want to set the version number of n8n, it actually is incredibly easy. All you have to do is go into your VPS dashboard, go to the Docker Manager, or click on Docker Manager. Make sure you're in the Docker stack that has your n8n container. Click on Manage. Click on the YAML editor. You're going to scroll down to the n8n services sections, and you're looking for the image line. At the end of the image line, you're going to put a colon, and then you're just going to enter in the version number that you want. When you're all done, all you have to do is click the deploy button, confirm the Docker containers are up and running, and open up n8n, look in the bottom left corner, and I can see that my name and profile icon are there. that indicates this is an older version than the new 2.0, I'll click the ellipsis and choose Settings. There's my version number, 1.123.7. That's exactly what we had in the docker-compose.yml file. If you want to pin this version or have it be there every time you run it up there, just keep it. Or if you want to go back to always pulling in the latest version, just remove it. Don't forget the colon. When you're done, click Deploy. The containers are back up and running. I'll go to n8n, I'll close this, press refresh. Version 2.03 works like a charm every time. And that is how you can set the version number of the self-hosted version of n8n on your Hostinger virtual private server or VPS. My name is Mike Murphy, your AI handyman. Cheers.